normally it's set to 1080 and then it downscales it to 720p. Now instead of scaling it down to 720p, you're instead scaling it to 480p. So it'll be a smaller stream, but it'll be a lot more consistent.
Okay. But he's so impatient.
I know. I was trying to entertain them.
Thank you.
I made them play Would You Rather. We are from death.
Hello, Saki, by the way.
Hello.
Hello, Saki.
Okay.
Hi.
The stream should be fine now. It looks alright. If anything else happens, need to turn the music back on. Just let me know if anything else happens. Okay. So, Saki is here. Saki has arrived while I was trying to troubleshoot.
Like a ghost in the night.
Sure, let's go with that. So, introduce yourself, Natchan.
Hi, I'm Saki. I'm a person.
Nice.
I'm not an interesting person.
Yes, you are. You're the most interesting.
I'm her sister, and I do Amy's voice in the SNT videos, and I sleep a lot.
That you do.
One time I ate 8 whole pancakes in one sitting.
I just got another donation from Version 3 Gamer that says, "Take all my money."
Gladly.
Sure, if you want me.
Man, I'll take some money if anybody is getting money out.
I'm just gonna let everybody know that I've only drawn a squid once. Maybe twice, maybe 3 times, but that was a long time ago. Who is the voice of Sylveon? I'm the voice of Sylveon. Feel free to shout out questions and see them. Interesting ones. Make them good.
I'm not actually watching the stream because I got stuff to do.
Well, gee. That's fine.
I mean, I would gladly not do this stuff, but I have to. I gotta do game stuff.
That sounds fun.
It is not. It is wildly not.
I'm sorry.
It's mostly because it's like, I've been complaining about it forever, but you weren't around, so you get to hear the full brunt of it. But long story short, we have to do a group project for the last couple months of school where we make a game as a team, and my team is full of incompetent people, and I'm basically making the game by myself, and it has ruined any sense of enjoyment from it.
Yeah, Courtney said that you were having trouble with everything.
I am. Yeah, and today as I was leaving school, one of the guys from the other team started talking to me, and we were talking about like what I should do. Because I've been considering failing the class I'm in on purpose so that I can be a month behind and I'll get a different team from like a different class. He was trying to kind of give me a pep talk, and he was like, "Oh, like I can help you organize your team," because he's like a natural leader and he's the leader of his team. He was like, "I could talk to them and I could." Yeah, he was like, I could kind of help talk to them, and I was like, you know, at this point, I don't even know if it's worth it because I've done everything I can to get these people together, and just some people don't work as a team. There's nothing you can do about it.
Oh no, I get you for sure.
But like I even at the end of last month, I basically set up the code. So most of their stuff was plug and play, and all they had to do was follow this step-by-step guide I made for them with pictures. It had pictures and everything. And I was like, just follow this guide and your stuff will be integrated into the code, and then I won't have to touch it. And what did they do? Not that. They didn't do that. It's like if they can't even follow a step-by-step picture book of instructions, is there really any hope for them?
It had pictures.
It did have pictures. Like there was a part, the part that really blew my mind was there was a part where they had to add their mini games to an enum, which is like a list type thing, and the step specifically said it was like take the name of your mini game, so like boiling, chopping, whatever it's called, and put it in the enum and make sure it's the same name as the name of your script. And I had like a picture of it that I did with the example with the boiling minigame, and they all just wrote the word boiling in their scripts. And I really, guys? Really?
They are a very special kind of stupid.
Yeah, they are. And that is why I'm heavily considering just failing on purpose. I want to just set my mind on it and be sure of it, but people keep kind of talking me out of it, and then I get unsure. Like Shane today, and I know he was doing it in my best interest, because he was like, oh, you know, if you can get them to work together, you should keep trying. And I was like, I appreciate the sentiment, but what more can I do for them at this point?
Tried to give them pictures. They still didn't.
Mm-hmm.
What else can you do?
Either way, I still have to get through this month of classes, so I gotta keep working for now.
Remembered that squids have pointy ears, so I'm fixing that. Someone says, just joined and heard very special, kinda stupid.
Someone's asking if they're a woomf.
Am I a woof?
Am I a woof?
Am I a woof? I saw somebody, before we had to troubleshoot this stream, I saw somebody ask, Marina or Pearl?
Marina!
Marina.
I don't
even play Splatoon, and I love her with all my heart.
She's adorable.
I want that chocolate.
The mint chocolate octopus.
Characters with permanently worried eyebrows are the best kinds of characters.
I feel like more people would like Pearl if she didn't have such a big forehead.
Yeah.
She looks like a little gremlin.
Anytime I see a screenshot of her, I can't see her teeth. She just looks all gums.
She doesn't have much by way of, like, eyelids as well. Like, her eyelids are very thin. Normally, like, squids kind of have that ring around their eyes and stuff, so she looks very odd.
Yeah, I saw a post the other day that was like, oh, I can't believe you guys are shaming Nintendo for making a character that's not pretty. And it's like, it's not that she's not pretty, it's that she's unappealing as a character.
She's just totally designed. She needs bangs and...
She needs, like... You know what I'm sorry, before I say this, I got another donation from version 3 Gamer that just says, here you go, buddy! But what I was gonna say is, I saw somebody make, like, some, like, edits to Pearl's design, and one of the things that I liked that they did was that they changed the color of her eyebrows from white to purple, and that made a huge difference!
Yeah.
It made her forehead look smaller. What were you gonna say? Sid?
I cannot remember, actually. Oh yeah, now I remember. Nintendo's marketing strategy. So, I've got some ideas here on how to sell our next game. Teen girls and tentacles. But this time, we cut out the middleman. And that's how they got Marina.
God.
It works.
Lady, your stream is buffering. Oh no, there it goes.
Maybe it's you. I've listened to this song playing right now like 4 times already. Just because there's like 4 different versions in OST. Marina is cute, but I will always love Marie.
Yeah, Marie is my favorite.
Marie is best girl forever. I didn't fight for her in the very last Splatoon Splatfest for nothing.
Ah, Caspian! No, don't get on the laptop. Oh my god, my cat.
Gonna add an SNT Easter egg in your game? Wow, that's cool!
You limit a little bit.
What now?
I'm just gonna up the chat limit a little bit just to prevent.
Low mode.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was already set to 5 seconds, but just upped it a little bit to 8 seconds.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
You have a
people,
lot of
people go crazy on here.
Courtney, someone's asking you to say Piotch.
I don't know either.
What is Piotch?
I don't know what that is.
Clearly, it's biatch with a P. God.
Not even spelled right.
You got another donation.
Here it comes.
Don't act like you don't love it.
I mean, I do love it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Are you on Amino, Courtney?
I am on Amino. Thank you, version 3 gamer, for the extra $2. That says it. Yeah, it says thank you, version 3 gamer, for giving me your money. I do mean it, but don't make yourself go broke. That would make me feel bad.
He just likes to see your little cat person dance.
Well, I don't have it on. Ow.
Oh.
So how you guys doing?
My cat just ran into my bathroom door.
He's a special boy.
Cats are very special.
Oh my god, and Caspian is the tip of the freaking ice cream sundae.
You know that cats actually don't have any concept of object permanence, so they can't understand how two doors can enter the same room.
Yep.
That's why when you bring a cat into a room, it'll immediately want to go back out.
Well, unfortunately, he's discovered my door in my room opens out to a balcony. He hasn't discovered that the door is open yet, which is good, but he has seen that there are like little lizards that hop on the door, and he wants to go out and kill them so badly.
Speaking of cats, I just sprayed the entire downstairs for fleas, and now I have to hide in my room for an hour while the fumes dissipate.
I've been brushing Caspian every night for those until I can put the revolution on him.
I put frontline on them last night. Last night was such a crazy, oh my god, like, I didn't think it was that bad. I thought just like a bath and a brushing and they would be fine, but it was real bad.
Yeah, I took Caspian to the vet, and the vet said frontline actually doesn't really work very well, and that's why they gave me revolution.
No,
but I
don't do that.
like, I have to wonder if it's because Revolution was $90.
I've actually not heard of it. Not that I'm like doubting your credentials, but I haven't heard of it until now.
It's like prescription strength flea meds. My mother gives it to her cat, so I knew it. You know, you stick it on the same as everything else. It's just supposed to work better.
The only one that I know doesn't work is Hertz. I know Hertz doesn't work like at all.
A friend of mine is writing it.
Oh no.
You got a $20 donation for that.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, I see the message. I saw that. It's gonna pop up on my screen anytime.
A friend of mine is writing SNT Excedrin fan fiction. Oh no.
There it goes. See, when they see, thank you, always an optimist, for the $20. But like, when people say SNT, I don't think about myself. I think about SNT.
I'm being shipped with an abomination.
You're being Sonic OC.
You're being shipped with a furry. Congratulations.
God damn it. I thought I left that part of my life behind.
You'll never leave it behind.
I thought Jax took up that mantle or something.
Jax is a scaly.
He's a goddamn furry.
He likes aliens too much.
He does like aliens.
He likes that one alien from Mass Effect.
Yes, he does. He was messaging me about it the other day.
The one that looks like a human and a cricket put together with no antenna.
Garrus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I have
Hey,
no
Garrus
idea.
Garrus is a bro, don't diss him.
I'm not dissing him. I just had no idea what to call him other than grasshopper man alien.
They're more actually seeing like birds. They're called Turians, and they're more like bird-like, actually.
Okay, that mouth didn't look like a bird to me.
Yeah, it doesn't look. They don't look like birds when you look at their heads and stuff, but apparently, like their bone structure is more bird-like, and they have feathers. Apparently, I don't know.
Caw.
I don't know. I'm not heavy into Mass Effect.
I have no idea about what
I tried to
any
play
of
Mass
you guys
Effect.
are talking about.
I could only play it for like 30 minutes, and I have a hard time getting into things that have too much lore, because I just can't remember any of it, and I get stressed out and tired, and I'm like, I can't deal with this anymore.
Mass Effect had a lot going for it, and then it dropped the ball.
Like, I enjoyed the gameplay for a bit, and then it was like, you have to go to the planet blah 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 and meet the Blueby Blues, and also there's gonna be a Deedly Dee there, and I'm just like, what are you saying?
Deedly dee.
Yeah, Deedly Dee.
Diddly do.
And that's why I almost didn't get into Skyrim, because I was lost and confused, but I forced myself to keep playing, and just look at me now.
Now you can't live without Skyrim.
Yeah.
I've only tried Skyrim once, and I fell asleep 5 minutes in.
Oh.
To be fair, it was
Skyrim
right
is
when
very
I got
boring
to
with that mod.
Australia, and I was still suffering from jet lag.
That makes sense.
Plus, Skyrim's not exactly the most engaging game. It has a very, very weak opening.
I liked it.
I remember it, but they were about to chop your character's head off. That's
Yeah.
all I remember.
And then
Well,
a
actually, if
dragon
you want to-
happens.
If you
Well,
want to
Dragon-
talk about,
That's the tank engine.
something kind of interesting, if you want to talk about the opening to Skyrim, though, it's very like you're basically being pulled around in a cart, and you're chained up so you can't move, but you can move your head around. So you can look around all you want, but there's one person talking to you, and it kind of encourages you to look at him instead of looking at this huge world that you have going on. And it's like, it doesn't know what it wants you to focus on for the intro part. It's like, do you focus on the world that's going on and look around and things like that? Or do you focus specifically on what they're trying to tell you? And it's just long and drawn out and boring. And it's admittedly a pretty weak intro to an RPG game like that.
I didn't look at that guy at all. I actually looked at one of the other guys, and then I was like, why isn't his mouth moving? Oh yeah, he's not the one talking to me. Whoops.
Extra Credits actually did a video talking about the intros, and surprisingly, they actually looked at Modern Warfare, the first Modern Warfare game, Call of Duty, and talked about how it did its intro sequence, and then they compared it to how Skyrim did its, because in both of those cases, first-person perspective, you're captive and you're basically being forced to look at things. In Modern Warfare, they actually make sure the action is happening in areas where people are talking. So when you're looking over to see people talking and stuff, you actually see the stuff going on in the background. Whereas in Skyrim, it's kind of like you can look wherever you want, but it's not going to be the area that you're focusing on. And for all the flack that Call of Duty gets, Modern Warfare had a really excellent opening sequence. So, fun video game logic stuff.
I like the game Flower. And that's what
I like Hamtaro Hannah.
I like SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Hey, I've heard nothing but good things about Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Battle for Bikini Bottom is the best game ever made.
No,
You know, I haven't played it, but I'll believe you.
Rugrats in Paris for the N64 is pretty darn good. Battle for Bikini Bottom.
I've 100% completed Battle for Bikini Bottom like 8 times. I want to get to a point where I can find all of Patrick's socks without a guides, and then I will truly be the master.
I remember there was a Fairly Odd Parents game that I had that was like actually fun, and I can't remember what it was.
Break into rules.
Maybe. There was a level where you had to like pretend to be a Girl Scout.
Huh. I played that Nicktoons Unite a long time ago, and it was okay. I remember liking it for a bit and then getting bored.
Oh, I just remembered something.
Hmm.
I don't know how to draw a weapon.
Weapon.
Rectangles. Get a reference for the weapon that you want first off, and then
it's right here.
okay, then look at the weapon and kind of figure out what the most basic shapes are for it. Usually things like
Very round.
pill shape, rectangles, cylinders, and stuff like that, and just try to build the most basic shapes you can for it. And that's how you design weapons.
Weapon.
Weapon. I need to kill fast, but bullets too slow. And then John Freeman started killing the enemies really fastly.
Really fast. That's why I couldn't erase it. It wasn't on the right layer.
Ugh, I'm so tired. I don't want to go on an airplane tomorrow. Cancel my trip.
Where are you going?
Indianapolis.
Ah.
For the funeral. Ugh.
Yeah.
Funerals are the worst.
It won't be bad. I mean, she's been gone for a month.
Oh, excuse.
I'll actually be kind of excited to see Indianapolis because I haven't seen it in 5 years? Damn. Yeah. My favorite restaurants are going to be gone.
Let's see. This weapon. The pill shape here. That pill shape here. And it's got somebody donated. Phil. Here you go. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Phil. He is also a patron. Did the music stop? Oh no. I think the music stopped.
Does that mean we have to find chairs?
Yes, find a chair.
I'm in a chair.
I'm in a bed.
I'm on the floor.
You both lose. I win.
Why are you on the floor?
Because that's where the cat is.
Oh my god.
He doesn't want to sit on the bed with me. Because he's a jerk. He's fat. And he's not looking at me.
Somebody asked what I'm using to draw. It's Clip Studio Paint. It's a good program. Oh, let me get some music back on here.
Oh god, ow.
Is it the chat's goal to just ship Zed with everyone?
Probably.
Who am I being shipped with now?
Me.
Oh,
Meredith has a boyfriend, guys.
yeah.
It's not Zed.
Sorry about you.
I'm just gonna throw on my.
Yeah, Sonic music.
I ran out of Splatoon music. Oh god. Narp donated $15. Do you think Inklings and Splatoon see SpongeBob SquarePants as a historical something? It disappeared.
Now people are shipping you with crayons and your bed, Zed.
Why this?
I don't know.
What did I do?
Because you're a boy.
Zed is being shipped with himself.
If you
Zed-
are a boy and you see a pretty girl.
Zed and Elmo.
Oh yeah, I can
Yeah,
get
that's a
down with
ship I
that
can
one.
get behind.
I'm gonna try and draw this gun with guns. Just a note, guys. I don't know how to draw weapons.
Get good then.
I try. I try so hard.
Do you get very far?
It doesn't matter.
It's true. In the end, it doesn't really matter. Luckily, weapons in Splatoon are very shape heavy. There's different shapes. They all look like what am I trying to say? Squirt guns. Except when they're not guns.
I think I just saw one that beats Zed and Elmo.
What?
Hold up.
Zed in the Emoji Movie.
The
I'm
whole
fucking
movie?
Whoever said that, you're banned from life.
Your dad, get away from my fruit. What's with that? You like Splatoon? I mean,
I haven't heard of it.
no, I'm just drawing this because I felt like it. Yes, I do like Splatoon very much. I used to play it a lot. I wish I had a Switch so I could get Splatoon 2. Splatoon.
They should have just called it Splatoon.
Right? This looks like garbage.
Oh, so it matches the rest of you. Ah!
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I know. I know you don't actually. Just be. That's the way you show affection.
By being ruthless and cruel.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, didn't you once tell me that I wouldn't like Splatoon because it's not cutthroat enough?
I don't know, did I?
And we were talking about it, and I was like, I don't know, the only, like, PvP type thing I've ever played is Overwatch, and you were like, yeah, it's not as cutthroat as Overwatch, so you probably wouldn't like it.
I might have said that. Ta-da! It looks okay, I guess. I'll probably make it look better when I... Or eventually. I don't know if I'm gonna get to line art tonight. Needs to be bigger. Control T. Yeah. That looks good. Yeah, twist it a little bit. Pop it. Pull it. There we go. I mean, competitive Splatoon is kind of cutthroat. Especially when you get to S rank, because everybody wants to keep their S rank really bad. ZX Shadow the fucking hedgehog.
Isn't that just masturbation?
I mean, nobody's saying no. Today at work, I had to run to a meeting, and I got up too fast, and I slammed my leg against the table, and I can already see it starting to bruise. It hurts so bad. And I almost tripped and fell over the entire table. It was such a klutz.
Didn't do that.
People find that endearing.
I guess. I don't know. At work, they say I'm the quiet one.
So that means you're like the most likely to kill somebody.
Yeah, pretty much.
God,
No,
I cannot focus on my work at all.
What do you have to do?
Right now, I am doing the planning and storyboarding for the next level of the game because apparently I'm the only one who knows how a video game works. And nobody else can do anything until I tell them exactly what needs to happen moment to moment in this level. Because, of course, they can't.
Did you see that thing I linked you called Gem? Well, linked the entire chat, but I thought I saw you respond to it. That game writing software.
Oh, yeah.
They're giving out, like, beta codes or something for it. So.
Who are they?
I thought
look
they
it up again.
That or it's like ready to start alpha. I don't know. It's a game writing software from the system that I use, Celtics. It's called Gem, and it helps you plan out game levels a lot better. It's very clean. I was gonna try and use it for work for virtual reality development, but I haven't been able to get it onto the system yet.
How's life? Somebody says, like, Queen's
Disappointing.
Anime. Yeah. Send us some cool questions, guys, so we can keep talking. Unless you hate the sound of our voices.
How dare you?
But my voice is so appealing!
You dare mock the sound of my voice. Don't say swears.
Don't say dingle. I said it.
Sounds like something that'd be on, like, Stephen. Don't say dingle.
Don't say dingle.
Dingle.
You said the word.
Gonna put her in her outfit instead of trying to make a Splatoon-ish outfit.
What's your favorite color? Asked Ishika.
Sky blue. If that wasn't obvious.
It's a hard question for me to answer. My favorite color changes on the daily.
Gather up some leaves and sticks. Color.
I like pretty much every color as long as it's not orange.
I like orange if it's not too bright.
I don't know. I've never liked orange. It just reminds me of grossness.
There was a period of my life for like a year where I vehemently hated the color green for no real reason, and then I just kind of got over it.
Well, green's okay.
Green is not a creative color.
I don't like brown.
Yeah, I don't like brown either. I
Unless,
only
like-
like brown if it's paired with like a nicer color, like pink.
Like warm wood brown, like a floor, like wood floor. But
I'm not a fan of brown as a color itself, but pretty much every piece of clothing I own is brown.
no.
It's a good color on me. I wear earthy tones well.
What is your favorite anime? Said Sketch Nerd.
Toast Club.
Full Metal Alchemist!
One Piece.
I have an Ouroboros tattoo because I'm garbage.
Zed's not answering any of the questions.
I'm working on my website at the moment. What was the question?
What's your favorite
What's
anime?
your favorite anime and color?
Kill a Kill, and I guess blue. I like Kill a Kill though.
Kill la Kill
Feels
is
so-
good.
I guess.
It's so good.
You just don't like anything made by Trigger, Nachan.
No, I don't like Kill la Kill because it started out as a parody and then it turned into what it was parodying. And I'm sick of people being like, oh, it's so deep. And I'm like,
never-
shut up.
The thing is, Kill la Kill was never a parody, and it was never not a parody. Kill la Kill simply was just that. It was just a story, and that was it.
Kinda like
If you're
Madoka
trying to say that it
Magica.
was trying to be if you're trying to say it was trying to be a parody or trying to say it wasn't, it basically you've missed the point of Kill la Kill. Kill la Kill is just supposed to be there. It doesn't try to be anything, and that's why I like Kill la Kill, and that's why I like Trigger as a whole.
I like Little Witch Academia. It's good so far.
Trigger
I like
is
Cyborg
so-
009.
Also, Trigger's animation style. Hoo boy, that makes me rock hard.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
You are welcome.
And then he asked what our favorite cartoon is. I feel like that might be the same thing.
Star Versus.
Steven. But I'm not fandom. I just like the show.
Kind of like how I fucking love. Wait, can I say swears?
You've already said like 10 swears.
You already
You said
said
10 swears, so just go ahead.
It's like I fucking love Undertale, but good God, the fandom is so goddamn obnoxious.
That's not a cartoon.
I know, but it's the same thing with Steven. I love Steven Universe, even in spite how problematic the fandom is.
I love Star Versus, and in 3 days it's coming back, and I'm not gonna be okay.
I have yet to up with Star Versus.
God, oh my God, they're on the 15th. They're doing a 2-hour movie premiere to bring in the new season, and
No, I'm actually very excited for that too. The Star Versus premiere. I'm very excited because they're finally getting into the deep story stuff.
yeah.
Also, I apologize if I don't see your question, people in the chat. I'm trying.
You can only see so many things at a time.
Somebody asked what kind of games we like. I like walking simulators a lot.
I don't like games by genre. I just like games individually, and attempting to list them will take too long.
I like
What's your-
simulators.
My top 3 are Battle for Bikini Bottom, the entire series, and Skyrim.
Fire Kingdom Hearts series.
Okay, Kingdom Hearts 2. And then, I guess, Days after that, and then 1 after that, and then all the rest are just kind of in a pool at the bottom. Except for fucking Chain of Memories, which is at the absolute bottom, because God, screw that game.
I remember when I was at your house and you were trying to defeat Chain of Memories.
Do you remember when I beat it and I unlocked Riku, and
And you flipped
I would just,
out.
like, I would touch the analog controller and he would take a step forward. I was like, I'm controlling Riku. Oh my God!
I remember that.
I would just make him take a step forward and then I would like collapse on myself.
No role playing.
Someone asked who our favorite YouTuber is besides ourselves.
Markiplier.
Of course you would say Markiplier.
What? Oh, what? Just because I want to do nasty things with him, that means I'm biased or something? God.
Yes, technically.
Okay.
I like Vine Sauce. I like
Daniel. Lava Daniel. And Barry
I
Kramer.
like, and probably nobody, I mean, I have a lot of favorite YouTubers, but there is a YouTuber that I really like. Probably nobody's heard of in here. She makes her own animation series. It's amazing. I'm trying to find her name. Why can't I find it? Give me a second. I'll find it. She makes this cartoon series, and it's about, she hasn't released one in a while because she hand draws everything, and it's like about Native American lore and South American lore, and she makes this entire story about it, and it's so good. I need to find it because more people should watch it because she's really good, and she makes this entire thing. It's all hand drawn, and she only has like 50,000 subscribers.
You can go ahead and link it in the chat.
Yeah, if I can find it. Why am I being
the
stupid
power.
and not remembering it?
By the way, does Saki have power?
As
If
a
she
what?
comments, I can give it. If she comments in the chat, I can give it to her.
I'm not actually watching the stream. Hang on.
For shame.
Listen, I gotta get this crap done. And I'm actually not getting a lot of work done because I'm distracted.
Oh, I found it. Okay. Her name, and she makes a series called No Evil. I will try to link it. Here we go. Here's her channel. So if you all are interested in some really good cartoons that are hand-drawn and actually really, really good story, I'm about to link it. I'm kind of delaying linking it so that it doesn't just show up as a random link and it gets lost in everybody, but there you go. The one that I just linked, which now you might have to scroll up, is very, very good cartoon.
Oh god. I have the dark YouTube, so that link is like completely invisible to me.
I can link it to you separate.
It's fine. I can see it. I can see where you posted it. It's just like black against black.
Also, Jay, do not roleplay.
I just
You can
commented.
roleplay if you want to, just because it's.
Please no roleplay. Aw.
That is the stream guidelines. Doesn't matter whether or not you want to.
Like they commented in the chat, give me power.
You already have power.
I won't abuse it. I promise.
You already have power.
Oh, cool.
Can I get rid of this person?
Which person?
The one that keeps telling me that the link that I put up to watch a really cool animation is a virus, and he was making fun of my grandmother's funeral.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead and ban him.
Thank you.
Be nice, y'all.
Sayonara.
Be nice, y'all.
Time out.
Don't be edgy on purpose. That's Zed's job.
I wouldn't have even timed him out. I would have just blocked him from the channel.
Nah, I'm gonna give him one more chance.
Oh.
Because it's Courtney's stream. I feel bad outright blocking people from Courtney's
I've
stream.
already blocked
I
a
mean,
few
I don't
people.
care.
Meredith is a kind mom.
Well, I appreciate that.
What's the most boring thing you've ever done?
No, not have ever done. It's ha and ever done.
Watching an oven preheat is pretty boring.
Watching water boil.
Watching nothing is pretty boring. Just sitting there in silence.
Oh yeah, one time I got on an airplane, and this is gonna be such a first world problem, but I got on an airplane and I didn't charge any of my electronics, and there was like no TV screen, so I was just sitting there for 3 hours with nothing because I didn't.
So lame.
I can top that. When I was on the plane to Japan, I couldn't find the plug, and so I did nothing for 16 hours.
Oh, girl, why didn't you go sleep?
That's all I did. I slept and like woke up and then slept and woke up, and luckily I had the entire row to myself, so I just kind of vegged, and then I would wake up and there would be food, and I was like, oh, cool, and then I ate, and then I went back to sleep. And then like on the flight back, I was like, hey, actually, where is the plug? And the lady's like, it's right there at your feet, and I was like, well, that's 16 hours of my life I'll never get back.
Somebody asked what we all do in our spare time. I don't have spare time, so...
I talk about all the things I should be doing and then do none of them.
Yeah, that's actually close to the truth for me, too.
Like, I've got, like, 2 games I need to be working on. I've got, like, a video series I want to get done. There's a bunch of drawings I'd like to do. I have to get that Etsy shop up and running, and yet I have achieved nothing because I'm useless.
Speaking of videos, Chan, are you still up for doing that one video where I show you random Sonic characters and you gotta tell me which one's this fix?
Hi.
Cool. Look for that video.
We gotta do a lot of stuff. We gotta do a lot of stuff when I'm free.
Yes, we do.
Did you tell Meredith about what we're probably gonna try to do?
No.
We're gonna go to the Sears portrait studio and get professional pictures of ourselves being stupid.
Oh, that's awesome!
I saw somebody I follow on Tumblr. Her best friend is like across the country, so they met up and they found a Groupon for the Sears portrait studio, and they have all these pictures of them like holding like a Mickey Mouse plushie like it's their child. And I'm like, we gotta do this. Like, this has to be a thing.
That's so funny.
Racer Effects donated $5 saying Markiplier is bae, but Courtney will always be #1. Thank you.
I mean, if I had to pick between the two of you, you're not a cute boy. I can't. It's not my fault. Go back into the womb and come out as a cute boy.
Ew.
Yeah, weird.
That's not my fetish.
What kind of candy do we like?
I like sour candy and chocolate, and I don't know. If it tastes good,
I like Jawbreakers.
I like pixie sticks.
I used to do this thing when I was younger. If, like, during Halloween I got any of the, like, fireballs, I would get a cup of water and soak them until the outer layer of, like, heat came off, and then it's just like a ball of sugar after that. That
is an amazing idea.
It was like a process. So I would just dunk, like, 5 of them in the cup, and then take them out, and then put more in. It was a never-ending stream.
Someone asked what the dumbest thing we've ever done is.
I have many stories.
I can't possibly narrow that down.
I know, I'm having trouble figuring out what the absolute dumbest thing that I would...
Yeah, let me think.
I've probably said some stupid stuff in my lifetime.
Oh, without a doubt. But I think this is, like, action.
Action? Stupid thing I've ever done?
Stupid actions?
I've done a lot of stupid crap in my life.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I've got a story. This is the reason why my parents never got me a cat ever again. So we used to have this cat. I was probably like 8 years old. Used to have this cat. And this is mostly my dad's fault, to be fair. He showed me this thing one day where if you put a piece of duct tape on a cat's foot, like just like lightly stick it on, it'll like shake its leg to try to get it off. So, god damn it.
You didn't kill the cat, did you?
I didn't kill a cat. No, I just stuck a bunch of duct tape on it.
Oh my god.
So my dad had to like peel it off, and the cat was so miserable.
Oh my god.
Oh, poor baby.
You're horrible.
I was a terrible child.
I remember the stupidest thing I've ever done. So, well, it's up there, but it's the first thing I can think of. So, and I mentioned this when I was at Epcot with you guys, but so one time my mom got the money orders to pay rent, and they were like attached because when you get money orders, they can only have a maximum of I think like $1,000 on them. So there's like one for like 1,000 and one for like a little more. And she handed them to me. She's like, "Hey, Courtney, tear these apart for me." And I was like, "Okay," and I ripped them to pieces. And
well, she wasn't very specific, so
yeah, she wasn't. But I was like 19 years old. I should have. She handed them to me and said, "Tear them up." So I did, and then she had to like go back to Amscot and be like, "My demon child destroyed our money. Can I have like more money orders?" And like they had to like send them off somewhere and verify they hadn't actually been cashed, and it took like another week, and the whole week I was like, "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry."
Oh, I know the stupidest thing I've ever done. Oh Lord. I think I might have actually told at least two of you about it. Saki, I don't know if you've heard this story. So when I was in high school, my parents went away for a weekend. They were going out of town. It was my mom and my stepdad. They were going for like a mini vacation, and I was so excited because it meant I could have the house to myself for the weekend. My stepbrother and stepsister were at their mother's house, so I was gonna have the whole place to myself. And
can
I was at work.
You real quick and say that Version 3 Gamer donated another $2 and said, "When will you be satisfied?" I am satisfied.
Thanks for
May you always be satisfied.
Sorry, Version 3 Gamer.
You will never be satisfied.
Oh, right. So I was at work, and I get a call from my stepbrother, and he's like, "Hey, I left my backpack at the house. Can I come get it? I need the garage code." And there was a reason my parents hadn't given him a code or a key to get in the house because he was a doofus, but I gave him the garage code, and by the time I got home, there were 80 or more people in the house having a crazy wild party. He had a house party while I was at work because he managed to get the garage code out of me, and he trashed the house. He almost killed the cat, and he tried to auction off the various bedrooms in the house for people to get intimate within.
Who was this?
My stepbrother.
Wow. Like low
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, that's him. What's funny is he got so drunk he actually ratted himself out because his mother called him to find out where he was, and he told her exactly what he was doing because he was so drunk he couldn't think of an excuse. So by the time maybe like 11 o'clock rolled around, she came in and 80 high schoolers scattered, and I was just trying to keep the cat alive, so I couldn't call her anything, but she figured it out and came anyway. So yeah, trusting my stepbrother was the stupidest thing I've ever done.
Yeesh.
Maybe I work on some line art.
Holy mother of God, I cannot focus on this at all.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not it's because I don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it, but I have to, so I gotta log 40 hours a week of work on this stupid project for these stupid people who can't even code their way out of a paper bag.
40.
Version 3 gave you another $2.
I see that. He says release a new video, and I say be patient.
Just film your floor for a couple seconds and upload it.
Is Squid NT special? Yes. Always.
Courtney, we should go to Universal and make a video there.
That sounds like a fun idea. But what would be...
I don't know.
I kind of wanted to do a thing where, like, get a bunch of Teen Skull costumes, then go to
What's the extent of costumes you can wear at Universal?
It's kind of, it's not as bad as Disney, but you can't like cover your face.
Bandanas optional. You just without them.
I still someday want to have time to do the idea I told you about, where I take a random idea and turn it into a theme park. Still really want to do that.
Yeah,
as
you
a
should.
video. If I ever actually get the time to do it.
I used to do things like that in like the 5th grade. I would draw theme parks based on my friends. And I remember I made one for Erica, and she was in ballet, and so I made like a ride that was like, it was like a giant metal her doing backflips, and people were just like strapped to the side of it.
That sounds terrifying.
And I remember for Morgan's, I made a museum called the Morgan Museum, and I distinctly remember, because like I actually thought this was really funny even for like 5th grade me, where I would like, visit the Morgan Museum, stare at Morgan, see all of her belongings, stare at Morgan some more. And that was like an attraction.
I don't know, I feel like though if I made that video, it would just be like taking work home. Which I don't know if that's healthy.
Well, I mean, if you like what you do.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with your job also being your hobby. In fact, I think that's the ideal.
Yeah. I mean, I greatly enjoy my job.
I mean, obviously, like, know when to take a break when you need it, but...
I have already have so much to do. Maybe the fall. Maybe in the fall I'll have some free time and I can do that.
Guys, if I don't see your messages, it's because I'm not paying attention to chat. I'm trying to draw.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up for her. Sorry.
Not very many people can keep up with this chat, guys.
Rapid fire. Here, we'll do rapid fire. As many as I can see. Do you have a pet? And if not, what is the color of your toothbrush?
What?
That's a very specific
Yes, I
question.
have a pet.
I don't have a pet, but my toothbrush color is pink.
Ooh, somebody asked about my game. I don't know if you want me to, like, take over for a second,
Okay,
but...
go ahead.
Okay, hi, I go to a school for game design. I'm designing a game. We're in Capstone right now, which is the last 4 months of our program. We get put in a team and we have to develop a game for a full cycle for 4 months. Or is it 5 months? It's a long time. And the first month we had to come up with a game idea and pitch it. And I pitched my idea for a cooking game that's kind of like a chopped simulator. So it's like a cooking competition. There's AI. All of your dishes get like scored, and you have to get the highest score by making the right decisions and earning bonus points on the mini games. And the interesting thing about it is it actually, like, the recipes they give you to follow aren't like step by step like a Cookin' Mama. It tells you to like prepare vegetables, and you have to look at the picture of the recipe and think about it and think, well, does that mean slice or does that mean mash them? And you have to make the right decisions and stuff. And my pitch was selected as one of the games we could make. So my team got together and they were like, we'll make Courtney's game. And I was like, yay! But then my team isn't very good at what they do, so it's kind of going downhill now, and I'm basically making the game by myself with my roommate's help, and everybody else is just kind of there. But yeah, that's that.
Hooray!
Hooray. Cora and I are actually just like remaking the game on the side, like much better.
That's probably for the best. Because it is a good idea that did not go to...
Thank you. I worked real hard on it, and I got an award for it.
Another $5 from Version 3 Gamer. He's asking when will I love him. I don't. Love is a very strong word, but I.
You love him as a friend.
Friendzone, but
acquaintance.
I appreciate all of my fans. Like, I don't know how to explain the gratitude that I feel for my fans and like getting this far.
Your mic is a bit quiet, by the way, Courtney.
Sorry. Yeah, I appreciate all my fans and the support, and it's just a really big deal, and I don't know how to express it in words. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
I want to ask what our favorite Hamilton song was.
Satisfied.
Burn.
And
also
Skylar's sister.
Basically, any song that involves one of the sisters is the best song.
Yes. Satisfied is very good. And I also really like What Did I Miss? Just because it's really catchy. What did I miss?
Shoot. I like... Oh, come on. Room Where It Happens.
Oh, yeah.
What's your opinion on The Secret of Nim? I've never seen it. I haven't seen a lot of the guy's name.
Don Bluth.
Yeah, I haven't seen many Don Bluth films. I used to really like Thumbelina when I was little. And I have very... wrestling. I have very faint memories of watching Rockadoodle.
Oh, I remember Rockadoodle.
Oh, wait. Who donated? I didn't see it. Crud. Somebody donated. Thank you. It's hard to keep up.
I don't see another one.
It'll probably still be going through.
They probably donated for subs. Just sometimes.
Someone asked Oh, yeah. Someone asked what our least favorite Pokemon was. That was a while ago, but...
Game or monster?
Woobat. It's just Zubat, but with a W.
There was one that I saw the other day that I didn't even know existed as a Pokemon, and when I found it, I thought it was the ugliest thing ever, and it looked like an electric eel.
Oh, Electrox.
Yeah, that's freaking thing. Heck.
There's no weaknesses.
He's ugly.
Electric typing is only weak to ground, and he has the ability to levitate. So he literally has no weaknesses.
What? But
yep.
Why don't more people use him?
They do use him. The hard part is that his stats are kind of like, because even though he doesn't have any weaknesses, he still will take normal damage from a lot of attacks. So I mean, you can still force him down. He's a solid tank for that reason. Sometimes people will use moves like Smackdown or things like that, and then they can follow up with a ground type move. Or if they have the ability Mold Breaker, because that will negate Levitate.
I have no idea what my least favorite Pokemon. Also, someone else donated, and I'm pretty sure it was Version 3 Gamer. Because I saw him say, I'm gonna go somewhere else, K, bye. Bye. Have a good night.
Do you watch hentai? Oh boy, let me tell you about the hentai that I watch.
There are children here.
No, how old are these people?
Some Someone says, I know that the SNT livestream date isn't settled yet, but any progress on it? I'm trying to figure out when I can do that. That's
I'm not free at all ever. I'm sorry.
okay.
After next week, I'll be free again. Just next week is weird.
I might just have to have a few people to do it, but it'll be soon-ish. Whenever a good chunk of people are free. Because right now everybody's really busy. I have everything planned. In fact, I might do a different stream before, like a different big stream before the other big stream. If anybody's ever watched the YouTuber Mardiculous, he does a series called Perfect Redesigns, where he takes a Sonic character and chops up all the different iterations, is that the right word? The different designs that they have through the different games, and then people pick and choose what pieces of each design they want in this character, and then everybody draws it, and it turns out either into something amazing or something completely terrible. And I kind of want to do that with SNT, because I have a lot of different designs of her in the past, and it would also be a really good way to test out the voting system that I have. So yeah, look for that eventually. Again, when I'm free.
Off topic. It's very interesting. Apparently, everyone is 11.
That's what happens when your fan base is also the Sonic fan base.
That's true. I feel very bad for swearing in front of these little babies.
I'm pretty sure they've heard swearing.
Don't say swears in my profile. Thanks.
I mean, I'm sure they've heard swearing. I just feel bad.
They're probably used to it.
I guess. When I was 11, I was still chasing down the ice cream truck.
Same.
Days. All you 11-year-olds with your tablets.
These dang old 11-year-olds with their smartphones and their computers. When I was 11, I had a big family computer. I was only allowed to go on Barbie.com.
Yeah, when I was 11, we had a Windows 98. I remember that.
Hell yeah. I loved
Windows 98.
I actually can't remember if our family computer was a 95 or a 98.
It had a Windows 2000.
know it had a wheel of game on it. I didn't get XP. And then I wrote so much fan fiction.
Oh yeah, good days.
You remember that story about how my mom, bless my mom, she's always been like interested in my hobbies, even if she doesn't get them. And she was like, hey, I noticed you've been writing on the computer a lot lately. What are you writing? And I was like, oh, you know that game I like, Kingdom Hearts? I wrote a story about it. And she's like, oh, what kind of story? And I was like, well, I'm in it, and Sora's in it, and he kisses me. And then she took Kingdom Hearts away from me for a week.
Oh my god.
Because she was worried I was getting obsessed with it.
Oh my god, we're on a live stream.
Oh
It's
my
Sonic.
god, it's Mason.
Hi.
everyone.
Guys, Sonic is here.
Yeah, hey everybody. Am I too late for the stream?
Nah, you're fine.
We're answering
I'll give you a link.
about ourselves.
That sounds great. I'm in. Also, hey Meredith.
Yay.
So Mason, introduce yourself to people who might not like.
Oh geez.
know.
Okay. So hi everybody. My name is Mason, or Vocally, or Sanic, as you might know me. I do art, voice acting, other stuff. I've been on some projects. I've been around the block. I guess that's it. Is that it?
I mean, think so.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, we'll go with that.
Give us a Sanic, so people will be satisfied.
Okay, let me think of a good one. Eat your goddamn vegetables! Has everybody seen that?
Yes, it's my favorite thing. Eat your gosh dang vegetables.
Cop Sanic.
Top Sanic. Enforcing the law.
I mean, technically, he is a pig if you consider him to be a hedgehog.
Boo.
Fight me, Saki. I know where you generally live.
Okay.
In fact, I know where most everybody in this chat room most generally lives.
Meet me in the pit. Meet me in the pit.
Meet me in the pit. Meet me in the pit!
I mean, I know you know where I live. And
I mean...
that means you know where Courtney lives.
Yeah, I think I've been there like once.
Yeah, because you brought me my present.
Yeah, at least once.
And you helped me move.
That game on the computer that Courtney had.
Yeah. So you could say that we hang out.
Yeah,
I was there once, but I doubt I could find my way back there again.
Well, that means you have to come over more.
Okay.
Yeah, Nichan.
Listen, if I wasn't babysitting 6 man children, I would gladly come over.
Speaking of hanging out, all 3 of the people that I wanted to talk to about something are here, which is, would you guys like to do a potluck sometime soon?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
I've been cooking a lot more recently, so that's a good test of my skills.
Yay!
You cook amazing.
Thank you. I mean, everything I've made recently has been pasta-based with just various toppings, but still.
Okay, cool. So then we'll do a potluck soon, because... Yes, hi version 3 gamer, I'm here.
I thought he was gonna leave.
I know.
He said he was gonna leave. And I was like, okay, bye.
Exactly what I want to make for you guys. I want to make Reuben dip for you guys.
Ooh.
Like I've made that for you guys before. It's like my family's special thing, and there's 2 kinds of cheese in it.
Cheese is all you need to say.
Mason.
Yeah.
Someone wants you to say smoke weed every day in your Sonic voice.
Smoke weed every day!
No. Drugs are bad. Shouldn't do drugs.
What do you know, Shadow? You're not cool like me.
I'm very cool because I don't do drugs. You're a hypocrite. You have that thing where you would talk about
we don't talk about
somebody.
That. I can't hear you.
You would say you said.
I didn't say anything.
You said not to do drugs.
That was me, Shadow.
It was Sonic Says. I remember it.
I didn't say anything, Shadow.
You said it. You absolutely said it. And then somebody else changed it around and made you go like, first you get high, and then they made you talk about drugs, and you were really mad about that. You did not let that go.
What?
You didn't let that go for a long time, and now you're saying that it's okay? You're just a hypocrite. You're just doing what you think is cool. You don't know it's genuinely cool.
How dare you!
Please don't fight. I don't want my friends fighting.
What's a fight? In case you weren't aware, Sonic is way past cool. Everything he does is cool, and you're just a poser.
Millions of dead posers.
A poser's like some kind of DeviantArt OC, right? What is an OC anyways?
I think it means original...
It means they're special. Obviously.
Of course. SNT, do you know what an OC is?
I don't know. It sounds like it's very special, though.
I
Courtney,
think that's
just
what they
broke
call
your chat.
useless people that can't do anything.
I feel like Now that people are doing the voices, we're just gonna get nothing but voice requests.
Probably.
Yeah. That's what I get for joining the live stream.
Move back to questions.
I mean, we could do both. But
We
we'd
can do
much
both.
rather prefer a question. But
Somebody
doing-
just said, "Is this the live stream?"
No.
No, this is a fever dream.
No,
This is it.
no.
That was it.
It's a Mimi hallucination.
This is the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the finale to SNT versus Flaming Knuckles.
And Flaming Knuckles
Except
isn't even here,
Flaming.
so.
He's just running a little late, is all. Cause he's
too slow.
really
He
brought
is
it around
pretty
circle.
slow.
Physically and mentally.
Ouch.
Yes, that's the joke.
I actually have no idea what stream we're even in right now. Can I get a link to that?
I linked it in LinkedIn. I linked it a while ago.
Oh, okay.
And just drawing.
Someone wanted me to tell you all that their OC Watermelona is shipped with Sanic, Shadow, and Amy.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
I
Give me
know.
that gay shit.
OC means
Amy, what is-
overly confident.
Amy, what does that mean for our relationship?
I guess it means we are going to learn to be open to new types of love.
I don't see it in LinkedIn, by the way. Is that where was it again?
Like, just go to the SNT server and just go to link dump. It's right there. The most recent post.
Okie dokie.
So who's hyped for Sonic Mania since some music from Sonic is playing right now?
I think just you.
I'm hyped for Sonic Mania. I like it.
That's the new game?
It's one of the new games. Sonic Mania is the 2D side-scroller pixel art Sonic
okay.
that's coming
It's
out.
It's not the one where you make your own OC.
No, that's
It
Sonic
is.
Forces.
Art, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I've been really out of the loop because I've been having to pay attention to D23 because of work, which for the people in the chat who don't know, D23 is like a big Disney convention where Disney announces all the new stuff for the year. So
I'm so excited because Kingdom Hearts and I'm garbage.
Kingdom Hearts is gonna happen at D23?
Yep.
Awesome.
They're gonna release a new world. I'm so excited.
Disney's doing nothing at San Diego Comic-Con this year. They're doing a few things for Disney Television Animation, and they're gonna have a booth for Star Wars. But all of the Marvel stuff, all the Star Wars stuff, pretty much is gonna be at D23.
Also, there's gonna be some kind of crossover panel with Star Versus and Gravity Falls, so that's gonna be sick.
They're also gonna have a Hercules anniversary panel, and I think that's where they're going to announce, if they are announcing it, that there's going to be a Hercules Broadway musical,
That might be.
which I would love that because I love Hercules.
I'm gonna go get some food. I'll be back.
Okay. You have
And then they're probably going to announce changes to Epcot, and they'll probably announce a lot more about Star Wars Land.
Your friend Mason is still having trouble trying to find that live stream.
Mason, oh my god, I'll get it.
Thank you.
I worry about you sometimes.
You know, you wouldn't be the first. That's why Tokoro and I get along so great.
Oh my god.
rougher than with them, the best of them, tougher than leather. Or nothing. Who's your favorite Disney character?
Um,
I like Stitch. Stitch is my
yes, you
favorite.
do.
Stitch is pretty good.
I don't know if I have one specifically, unless like, I guess Pooh Bear, because I really, really love Pooh Bear.
Who's pretty good. Is Sonic a Disney character?
There was
God.
that one picture that somebody drew of Sonic in Fantasia.
I love Dumbo so much. He's so cute. Even though his movie is terrible. His movie is awful.
I think I've watched Dumbo all the way through one time because every other time I lose it at Baby Mine and I have to turn it off.
They're all so mean to him.
I mentioned this like privately to like all of you guys, but I actually took a history of Disney animation course.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was really, really interesting because I'm college educated on Disney Historia, and yet I still can't really pick a favorite.
Isn't that the same class where you?
I took a Disney class. I remember that.
Isn't that the same class where they skipped Roger Rabbit and you did a report on Roger Rabbit because they skipped it?
Yeah, you know what? That was the same class. I got pissed because they skipped one of my favorite movies.
And it's a very important movie.
It really is. That said, because I did that extra report, the professor pretty much aced me through the class.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that felt really cool. Not like the class was actually kind of difficult too. Like it was like some actual history stuff. Like people failed the class, and I aced it.
If people can't give enough respect / interest to take a Disney class and then actually do the research, then that's their own fault.
Yeah, it is. Besides that, the research wasn't even that difficult to do. Like, the most research you would have to do is, God forbid, actually watch a Disney movie.
Yeah, that's their own fault.
Yeah,
My cream boys. Thank you, Cookie Dog. Thank you.
Cookie Doge.
Let's see. Other good questions.
Somebody just referred to the Sonic and SNT ship as Sant.
Sant.
Is that what it's called?
I mean, whatever. Sant.
Sant!
Sonic T.
Son and T. It's like sun and tea.
Sun and tea.
Sun?
Sun.
I am disappointed. I mean, whatever people want to call the ship, I don't really care. Son and tea, Shad
They
and
could
tea.
call it Sonnet.
Sonnet? Oh, that's cute, actually.
Like a beautiful poem, except it's horrible.
I bet Sonic is terrible at poem. That's my headcanon. Sonic can't write poem.
Sonic can't write poems.
Of all the headcanons, that's your headcanon.
Yes, that is my headcanon.
The most powerful of all headcanons.
It's just like, SNT, you're as beautiful as a freshly cooked chili dog with extra onions.
Someone just said, welcome to the salty Splatoon, how fresh are ya?
I know, that's
How fresh am I? How fresh am I? I don't know how fresh I am.
I once stepped in opposite colored ink and only cried for 20 minutes.
How fresh am I? I main the ink brush. Does that make me fresh?
Courtney, someone's asking if you were planning to do a Discord channel.
I have a Discord channel, but it's for patrons only, sorry. I don't know if I can keep up with it like a full public Discord channel. I think that'd get really out of hand really fast.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is why I mentioned it, to tell people to go support Courtney on Patreon.
Support on Patreon!
Get in the Discord.
My friend Liz just asked, do you think Sonic can write haikus?
Yes, absolutely.
Did they end with it snowing on Mount Fuji?
Probably.
Go ahead, Mason. Write a Sonic haiku.
Okay. Going fast. Faster than the speed of sound. Chili dog.
I'm pretty sure that was not correct. I mean, I'm not a fucking haiku Scientologist or whatever, but...
I am. I was an expert. I got first place in 2nd grade haikus. Thank you very much. And that is so not the rule.
It is not a haiku.
Actually,
3, whatever it was, 3.
I thought it was 353.
No,
but I
it
didn't
was
remember.
757.
No, it's
No, 575. I got it mixed up.
I knew it was
575.
Short, long, short. I know it was short, long, short, and that's the most that I know. But like the other part, the reason why that haiku fell apart is because I didn't pay attention to the second line.
bad. 575.
575.
Hanayuki said, I got a haiku. Sweet and tasty, loved by Sonic. Watermelon A!
It's watermelon or something like that.
That is not a haiku either. I refuse to have anyone read haikus unless they are proper.
Sonic, Sonic, Son. Sonic, 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 Son. Nick, Sonic, Sonic. I did
You
it!
can't use Nick as its own fucking syllable.
Wait,
It
I
is a
missed that. What?
syllable.
Was
can't
that
use
just
Nick
Sonic?
by
A
itself.
haiku made of Sonic?
Yes, it's the Sonic. It's the haiku that Sonic made. Sonic, Sonic, Sonic. Sonic, Sonic, Son.
What is he, a Pokemon
Sonic,
now?
Sonic. The Hedgehog, Sonic, Sonic.
I wrote one. I've got one. I've got
Okay.
a haiku.
Go ahead.
Do you go so fast? Rolling around, speed of sound. Cream is a rabbit.
That was art.
That really was
haiku
beautiful.
I have ever heard.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I worked so hard.
It was. I give that haiku 5 Mount Fuji out of 5.
Yeah.
I give that haiku. I give that haiku 7 chili dogs out of a golden ring.
Woo!
2 people so far have requested an SNT movie.
What do they think
Guess
I
you
am?
better-
Hollywood?
You better put up that Kickstarter.
Give me money so I can make an SNT. And it's
Courtney,
just
you know
gonna
what this
be
means,
like
right?
it's gonna be like SNT like has to stop Eggman from taking over the world with a giant robot because of course, and then SNT gathers all the 7 Chaos Emeralds and goes super and then goes hyper and then goes like Jesus and then and
No,
then-
you should do like she has to stop Eggman and she goes to do it and then she falls down and for the next hour it's just her laying on the floor.
It's just her going, ow.
For an hour and a half, it's just that.
It's just a loop. There's 5 minutes of like actual animation, like studio level quality, and then just
The
crying.
very last frame of the movie is Eggman peeking into frame and he's like, and then it cuts off.
No, he's speaking to Frank. Goes, Bingus!
Version 3 Gamer donated $2 more and he says he's back. Hello.
He's in a whole freaking paycheck.
Are you sure you want to give me all this money? I mean, I appreciate it.
In a world where Sonic can't save the world, one hedgehog saves the world from an egg.
It says one hedgehog thing saves the world from a egg.
From a egg.
In order to make an omelet, you gotta break a few eggs.
I
In
do
order
love
to make an omelet, you gotta break an omelet.
In order to make an omelet.
One hedgehog.
Jesus.
I do love how everyone in the chat is now writing haikus. That makes me happy.
Everybody, submit your scripts for the Project SNT movie.
Oh god. There's not enough characters for
They
that.
already sent me enough fanfictions.
Wait, you get fanfictions?
Yes, I do.
She does.
Wait, am I in them?
Sonic is.
I mean, Sonic's in them.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah, Sonic is like in almost all of them.
Oh my god.
Mason, do you think that you're Sonic?
Of course, I mean, of course, of course not.
I'm gonna call Tori.
I think Tori needs to give you a.
I'm gonna tell her to come pick you up.
I think Tori needs to stop being a dingus and get in the call.
I worry about Tori's sanity often.
I really should have never joined this project. This is like the worst thing for my mental health. I am constantly talking in Sonic voice. I swear, I'm mentally degrading as we speak.
Let it consume you.
There you go. You to read the fanfic. That's a video. You just read a paragraph from each of the bad fanfiction.
I was gonna do a video where I read fanfictions and I wanted it to be done by Valentine's Day, but I had to cancel it because I didn't have enough time.
Oh, I remember that.
I stressed myself so bad.
You could have everyone send in like a spooky SNT story and do that for Halloween.
That would be cool.
Oh, also, version 3 gamer said this in chat, in the Discord chat, but hi. He asked somebody to say that to tell me he said hi. So hi.
Hi. The B movie script, except replace every B with SNT? Oh lord!
The letter or the word? Or both?
The word. But the letter would be funnier. Probably, it just means SNT everywhere. SNTE!
Need to find some more good questions.
Yeah, send us good questions.
Send us good questions. I want a good question.
Like a really
I've got a
thoughtful
question.
question. What's a question?
I've got a question.
What? What's your question?
Wait, I lost it.
Well, somebody's asking how they send fan art to you. And that's not a good question, but it's an important one, so.
You can tweet it to me at Project SNT. You can post it to Tumblr and put at Project SNT in the description. And there's also an email that you can send it to. Well, the email is projectsnt.fanstuff@gmail.com.
I am
Yeah.
back.
Welcome back, Shadow.
I didn't know you left.
Also, Toasty says, say my name very loudly, so I will do just that. Give me one
Okay.
moment.
No, because then you're gonna break my computer speakers.
Okay, mute me then.
Just say it softly.
Okay, hold on.
You could say it like,
Toasty.
Oh
yeah!
That's not softly. That's just closer to your microphone.
I literally put my mouth up to my mic.
I'm gonna drive to your house just so I can smack you.
Please kick my ass. It's been so long since I've seen you.
As she's beating you down, you're just like, oh, Meredith, it's so nice to see you.
How have you been?
Fine. Thanks.
We should really do this more often now.
Be a good little stress reliever. Smacking you in the head.
Probably.
No, I would never smack you in the head.
Oh, thank you. Tori would.
Yeah, that's because she's your girlfriend and she kind of has to.
She loves me very much.
I smack Josh in the head when we're together. Only when he does something... I'm not going to say stupid, because I don't think he really does anything stupid. Silly.
I'm very silly.
Yes, you are.
Limeshoe actually asked a pretty interesting question, which is there anything any of you plan to do with your planned careers? I really don't know, but what type of college do you go to if you're in college? Like, what type of college do you go to if you're in college?
I was talking about mine earlier, but I go to college for game design, and hopefully I can make video games for a living. Not for a company that I don't want to work for, though.
I was kind of talking about this too. I was a creative writing major. I went to just normal college, studied that, and now I work in theme park design. So I'm a writer. I write scripts for rides, and I write we call it treatment, essentially what the theme park is going to be. So like if I'm designing a park in China, I write down what all of the rides are, and I give it to the artists so that they can.
That was sad. What do you do for a living?
I went to college for mechanical engineering, and in my second year I realized I wanted to be an animator for a living. So I finished with college, and then I basically became a full-time animator. And that's what I did for a while, and now I more do art and stuff because...
And now you draw robot porn for a living.
Yeah, I draw porn for a living. That is
Pretty
true.
great.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm glad you like my porn, Mason.
Oh my
You
god.
don't see me like
Living the dream.
There are 11-year-olds in this chat.
Oh, so we should
Okay.
say prawns?
Yes.
We should say
Prawns.
in SFW.
SNNT. And
SNT.
NSNT. God, that's hard to say.
NSNT.
NSNT.
So for me, as far as college goes, right now and this is very complicated, but I'm going to make it very, very simple for right now. I am finishing my AA degree, and then after that, I am transferring to UCF for experimental animation.
So,
What was that?
that's confirmed?
More or less. And the reason why this is being mentioned in chat is because I may or may not be moving in with Meredith and Courtney.
Fascinating.
And I say or may or may not, but I don't need to go any further than that. But yeah.
Well, yeah, because you have to message me the thing that you said you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, I'm very bad. I'm very bad at talking and typing at the same time. Sorry.
It's okay. It'll be a lot easier to smack you in the head when you're in Orlando.
There'll be a lot of that.
I'd want to move in with you guys, but I don't know where I'll be in the next 6 months. Ha ha ha. The future is scary.
I'm sorry. I wish
It's
you could
okay.
do that too.
Well, the only jobs that are local is SimViz, which, I mean, I could maybe do SimViz, but I need to get connections. Or EA has a studio down here.
Yeah, but
What a great company EA is.
doesn't EA like fire people every 6 months?
I have no idea, but they have a local office, and one of my teachers has connections there, so it would be kind of easy to get hired there. But the question is, am I willing to work for EA? And the answer is a tentative.
Hi, Spencer.
Yeah, I mean, I get you. I wouldn't. But if you had it on your resume, I guess it would be easier to get a job somewhere else. I don't know. That's a hard
Yeah.
question. question.
Just like I don't want to move away because I actually really like Florida, especially since I have really bad separation anxiety, and I would leave state for like 10 minutes and then I would start crying. I miss my mommy, I miss my sister, and
Maybe, I mean, and this is coming from someone who made the mistake of jumping into a career in a company that was bad just because I wanted something on my resume. But I don't know, maybe you should try and look into SimViz, I guess, at the late.
Yeah, potentially, because I have some connections with Doghead Studios, which is the VR studio that Chance Glasgow just started up, which Chance Glasgow is the guy who made Call of Duty, because that studio is run out of Full Sail, and the teacher who is helping me find a job also works for it, so I could probably get in with that. I just don't know exactly what they do or what like positions they even need right now, if any. All I know is that it's like a VR AR startup company. That's all I know about it.
Yeah.
It sounds like it has.
I mean, if it's gonna be like The Void, if it's gonna be anything like The Void, then it'll be good.
Yeah.
You know about The Void, right?
Yeah.
So bad.
Orlando actually has a pretty strong concentration of like. So. But it would actually be really convenient to go back home with my mom and not have to pay rent.
Spencer, say something. I don't think we can hear him.
Hi!
Hi!
I hope I'm not too loud. I'm on my laptop eternally.
You're Daijob.
Yeah, you sound fine. Say hi to the stream.
Hello, stream. Can't exactly talk in character right now because I'm in a semi-reclined position that I can't exactly get out of for the next 30 minutes. Yay.
That's okay. None of us are really doing the character voices now anyway.
We were like a while ago, but that
There was
like
a burst of it because Mason exists.
Yeah, and like, I incite Sonic and meme voices wherever I go, so.
Ooh, that's a good question. Where do we all want to go in the world?
Oh, I love
Japan.
that question.
I want to go back to glorious Nihon.
Japan.
Take me with you.
Okay.
I would like to go. That would be fun.
I have
We should-
people I can stay with.
Just take a big old group trip to Japan.
Honestly.
Can we really? I would love that.
Yeah, if I could afford it.
I could take you guys the places I saw. It'd be great.
I want to go to the Ghibli Museum.
What area is that in?
It's in Tokyo.
Oh, then cool. And I could see my friend Hugo again, that big old dork.
And I wanna go shopping in Shibuya. I wanna do that.
Yeah.
I want to go to the weeb stores.
Yeah.
You want to go to Akihabara?
I want to go to. There's one store. I don't know if it's in Akihabara, but it's a store that sells like secondhand magical girl stuff, and you can get like really old, like magical girl toys for a pretty decent price. Some of them are still in the box. I want to go there.
I would take you guys. I can't remember if it was in Akihabara or in Tokyo, but we went to this one restaurant type thing, and it was horror themed. And like all the drinks were in like potion bottles, and you could like mix them, and it was so cool.
I really want to go to. It's not open yet though, but I really want to go to the Ghibli theme park when it opens.
I had no idea there was a Ghibli theme park.
It's not really a theme park. It's more like a nature park.
It'll be a nature park. It's mainly going to be themed on Totoro, but I think they're going to add in a couple more. And it's not going to be completed until 2020. And what I love about it is they're not cutting down any trees. They're leaving trees up.
Good.
That's
Love
great.
Are they relocating any of the trees?
Nope. They are building around the trees.
Cool.
It's what Totoro would have wanted.
It is. And they're building it by. They already have the house from Totoro built from like some kind of World's Fair that they did. So they're just gonna put the theme park by that. But I love that they're not. I mean, it's development hell to try and plan around all of those trees. But I love that they're willing to do that. It makes me very. I'm very into forests and trees, really bad. There's also an island in Japan that I really want to go to.
The one with all the deer on it.
Well, I'd like to go to that, but no, it's like it's this huge forest. Yes, here it is. Yakushima Forest. I would love to go there. It's an island. And it's beautiful.
Hey chat, do you want to see something cool? I can go through. Do you see how these lines are overlapping these lines, and they're not supposed to be there, right? Well, I could just, since I'm on like a vector layer, I use a vector eraser and go like this, and they're gone.
I love CSP.
Someone
is
asked,
amazing.
That's an interesting question. Someone asked if we could start our life over. What would we fix?
That is a big psychological can of worms.
See, it's interesting because if I went back in time and changed something in my life, then I wouldn't have the life I have right now.
Exactly.
I mean, there's things in life that I've regretted, but I actually like my life right now. So I wouldn't want to change something and risk losing it.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
There's a lot I would change.
There's something about making mistakes. Nobody ever wants to make mistakes. Mistakes are bad. But at the same time, if we look at mistakes like they're bad, then we don't see the good that comes from mistakes, which is learning and making your life better.
The one thing I would change would be changes to make my mistakes faster.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually kind of a fair assessment. Like, making mistakes faster. But again, like...
I would just try to get, like, younger me in gear, because there are a lot of things I should have finished, like, 1 year, 2 years ago that I just put off. And, like, I would go back in time and be like, listen, young me, you keep telling yourself you're going to finish that story at the end of this week, and you're not. You're lying to yourself. Get it together.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think if there was one thing that I would change, it would be to tell my younger self to just get in gear.
Yeah.
I would also tell my younger self to not drop a goddamn $400 on a plane ticket in a relationship that isn't going to last.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get any of that money back, and there was never any trip. Still sometimes salty over that.
I guess the reason I wanted to mention that question was...
Oh, you broke up.
Oh.
There it did.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The reason I wanted to say that question was because I know there's like a lot of like younger teens in the audience that are watching, and I feel like that's an important thing for, not that they're gonna listen to old fart like me, but I feel like that's an important thing to look at. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my biggest advice to, like, not only young me, but to young viewers is, like, if you tell yourself you're going to finish that story tomorrow or the next day, dude, you're lying to yourself. You're not going to do it. And you know you're not going to do it.
Just
do it today.
One piece of advice I have for younger male viewers in the stream: respect women. Yeah.
That's good.
Do you want to tip your fedora a little louder there?
Hey, you know, that's the exact opposite.
I know, but the joke is that they're like, I respect women, and then they don't.
Have you guys ever heard? Okay, and this is going out to the chat members and less of this call right now and more of chat. But do you know the quote, "What doesn't kill me makes me stronger"? Make that your life motto.
I disagree with that, because there's plenty of things that can almost kill you and definitely not leave you stronger.
But
remember, what doesn't kill you the first time, usually succeeds in the second attempt.
Okay, but I've been almost killed by plenty of things. I feel like that opens up.
I was almost
pretty good
killed by
story.
an ear infection.
You want my sciatica? I can give it to you. That won't kill you. It'll make you stronger, wink wink.
I took a gunshot. No, not really.
Shoot
One
yourself
time-
with smaller bullets to build up an immunity to larger ones.
Eventually, you can take it.
Gunshot to the head.
Eventually, you'll be able to take
well
it.
anymore.
I almost got destroyed in the head by a metal baseball bat, but I like matrixed underneath it, and that was the coolest thing I have ever done and will probably ever do for the rest of my life.
Good job.
Thanks.
But yeah, on the respect thing, I'm just gonna go back to that really quick. I had a lot of really toxic mentalities about women when I was younger. Like, it really caused a lot of problems for me.
I feel you. I feel you.
And so that's why I really insist that, like, you gotta treat girls just like you would any other person.
Yeah.
Just because our bodies are different doesn't mean we're aliens.
I know the boobs are intimidating sometimes.
But they're
These are too much.
You look at them and you think, man, those things are gonna kill me in the night.
They're gonna suffocate me. That's how I want to die.
I used to be a racist. That's you know what? That's not quite the best way to open that conversation.
That was just like
In
out of nowhere. You're just like, I used to be a racist.
Yeah. Okay.
I like to drive cars and bicycles and motorcycle. Oh wait.
Everyone's a little bit racist.
Sometimes.
Doesn't mean we go around committing hate crimes.
Look around and you will find really colorblind.
Maybe it's a fact we all should face. Everyone makes judgments based on race.
What is happening to the chat?
Really, I really just can't say anything without the chat like exploding on itself.
You are a meme lord. Let's be honest.
Really though, I may as well just embrace it. Anybody got any good Shrek quotes?
Ogres are like onions. They
Hold on, I'm gonna have to do a
layers.
hybrid of Sonic and Shrek.
Oh god, no.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Okay.
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 Timing.
There's a donkey quote I say all of the time, and now that I'm actively trying to think of what it is, I can't. It just comes out accidentally.
Oh yeah. I feel you.
You love this girl, right? But hold it, please. Then you got to try a little tenderness.
Astrogo says that like those are the last words before the SJW comes to kill me. You'll never find it on my social media.
You'll never see it coming.
Because you'll never see it coming.
You'll never see it coming. I like that I have currently with the music that's playing right now is from Sonic Dreams collection. It's
You're saying?
I was just saying it's kind of perfect for this
Okay.
group.
Because-
It's currently Make My Sonic, so
Because
Oh my God.
you said the name of a Sonic game that I haven't played or recognized.
Sonic Dreams collection?
And I mean, now I like processed it for a second, I now recognize what it's from. But for some reason, I thought you said Sonic Chronicles, and I was just like, oh, are you listening to the town theme? you know,
Chronicles.
one of
You know that unspoken rule that all Sonic games need to have like good music?
like a banging soundtrack.
Sonic Chronicles doesn't fit that rule because it wasn't made by Sega.
Exactly. That's the theory that I've heard. Yeah.
Because it was made by what's the company
some
that made Mass Effect?
Oh.
BioWare?
BioWare. Yeah, it was made by BioWare.
Hey,
And also
okay.
Sonic Chronicles is the reason, one of the reasons, the Archie comic, Sonic Comics, had to, like, reboot itself. Because, you know, Ken Penders and his thousands of Echidna OCs, and he got upset.
Ken Penders makes an original character. Look, Sega made an original character. Sega just looks at him and says, "Ken, that's Knuckles." It's just Knuckles.
So would you call them Ken Pednas?
Oh.
You tried.
Can we ban Saki?
No,
Can we get
No,
a
she has special privileges, I'm sorry.
I'm a way of life. I'm an idea. You can't ban me.
You're right. What was I thinking? I don't even know why I was upset about that because that was a
Ideas may be bulletproof, but you certainly aren't.
Oh,
Oh no! Don't shoot
I
my
see.
sister. I will
Somebody
ban
mentioned
you.
somewhere, I don't remember where, but somebody mentioned that what's all you guys' bad DeviantArt Sonic OC? And mine is Sonic the Hedgehog with a gun. That's his full name.
Hedgehog with a gun. That's
Mine
so
is
Sonic the
my-
Hedgehog?
mine is my first Sonic OC aged up with a gun.
There's
I
Sonic
mean,
the Hedgehog.
technically you did that.
I did do that. It was gonna be a movie back when I thought that I could single-handedly make a movie on YouTube.
Who says you
Good
can't?
times. I mean, I could have. It wouldn't have been good. It would have been all made in like MS Paint or whatever. But
Narf
it would have
donated.
existed.
Narf donated $2. Who's your favorite magical girl and who's your least favorite? My favorite magical girl is Cardcaptor Sakura. My least favorite magical girl is Dokuro-chan.
Every time somebody asks me like, "Who's your favorite character?" Every time I get a question like that, I can never remember who my favorite character is.
And you just say Sonic.
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah,
your
you
favorite
know what?
magical girl? Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic.
Sonic is the
Yeah.
best magical girl.
He even has a transformation.
Yeah, he goes Super Sonic.
With the
Oh,
power
in-
of friendship. Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, through the power of friendship and Chaos Emeralds, he turns into a Super Saiyan.
Sonic is basically a magical girl. Let's deal with this.
Oh,
Elemental
and also-
Productions donated $2 and says, "Don't rule 34 yourself, you will regret life." I mean,
That says regret.
regret.
No
You're a little late
regrets.
on my. You're a little late in my respect.
No rat.
Okay,
Come
that'll
back
work.
on mine.
I'm working on it.
There it is.
Okay, cool.
I'm commenting for you, by the way.
Mason already did.
Sorry guys, my internet randomly spazzed out. Oh. Well, anyway. From the music. Oh, ooh. I'm skipping this song. Park Avenue. Just because it's a really awesome song. Okay, now we're back.
So,
Here comes the enemy, mess them up. Okay, I'm good. I might start singing again during the song. So anyway, what were you guys saying before my internet died?
I was Saki's momentary sister.
I'm sorry, Netchan. I had to replace you.
Why would you do that? I thought
I
we were
can't live without a sister.
your sisters
I became
for
the-
life.
Well, yeah, but you were dead.
Now I'm
So
the
they-
anti-sister.
You're like,
I hope you're prepared, Mason. You got a whole lot of emotional baggage to carry for me now.
yeah.
It's not the first person I've done that for. I can help.
Aw, that's nice. Destiny lies before you. I believe.
Alessandro, do not ask us to scream something because I will put the microphone in my mouth and start talking.
Wrong one.
Guys, I'd love to stay and hang, but I've got an assignment due on Friday that I need to work on, so peace all.
Okay.
Okay.
See you, Knuckles. Spencer, whichever one you want to be called in the stream.
Oh, okay.
See
See
you
you guys.
guys.
Okay, love you, bye.
Cuckles.
Knuckles, I get cuckolded.
Knock knock. It's cock.
Okay,
Saki.
so the music for when the Werehog battle theme just came up, and like immediately I just heard and I got flashbacks to the Game Grumps because they're playing that game right now. And you
Saki.
hear that music like every
Yes.
10 minutes.
You, I was taking a drink of water when you said that.
You're welcome.
And, yeah, so now there is water all over my keyboard and desk.
I should go around with a sign that's like, warning, don't drink water, danger of puns. I think I've done about all the planning for this I can do. I'm not sure. I can't even really focus on it anyway. I wrote out all of the systems that need to be made. I wrote down all the prefabs we need. I made a sketch of the level. I think that's enough.
No, it's not going to be enough.
Oh, I mean, I'm aware that I'm gonna have to make it anyway, but I think this is enough to like go to my team tomorrow and be like, yeah, I worked last night, sure, and I'm giving myself 3 hours of credit
Y'all bitches do nothing last night? That's what I thought.
or 2 hours of credit. I said from 9 to 11 is when I worked on this, so I have 15 hours logged now, and I have to get 40 hours by Sunday, which I can probably do. One of the guys has 26 hours already. Pardon me.
Are you saying
He,
you have a
he
conflict?
says he's claiming he worked from 9 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. unbroken with no breaks, which I find very hard to believe because I know for a fact he didn't work during our lunch break because we have class from 9 to 3 and from 11:45 to 1:15 is our lunch break, and I'm pretty confident he wasn't working during that time. But whatever.
You know what? That sounds like horseshit.
I'm not.
But
can calm
that's
down
my
on that.
personal. Welcome back, Meredith.
Welcome back. I'm beyond calling people out on things anymore. Like it's whatever at this point.
Bless you, Saki.
I'm just so done with everything.
I like how this picture is turning out. It's cute.
I think my cat just hit my screen door. Yes, he did. Cat's food.
Eventually, I do actually want to like cover a song and actually like try to sound good.
I could sing really great when I'm by myself, and then I record it, and I'm like, well, I sound like a dying whale, and I can never let anyone hear this.
Yeah, I do that.
Absolutely, absolutely. I was told that I can like rap kind of decently, but I'm not sure. Granted, it was also my girlfriend who told me that I could rap, so I'm anticipating a pretty strong bias there.
You know, the music for Sonic Unleashed was pretty good. Sonic Unleashed doesn't get that much. Like, the first game, the first major series game, made, like, what am I trying to say? First game in, like, the main series to come out after Sonic 06. And it did its dang hardest to be really good. And it worked in some merits.
I have to restart my tablet driver. I'm listening,
Mm.
and I agree. It wasn't like mind blowing, but it wasn't Sonic 06.
Yeah, it was good. It did what it did. Like, and in some parts it didn't work, but in mostly it worked. It's a good game, decent game. It tried to bring the series back from the worst days of its time.
I actually have to restart my computer very quickly because my tablet driver isn't working, and for some reason I can never get it to restart properly through services.
Try
So-
signing out and then signing back in instead. See if that works.
You've mentioned that, actually. I'll do that real quick. Okay, so I'll be RB. Bye, everybody.
Well,
Starting to get a little burnt out. I did do 2 drawings yesterday, 2 full drawings. But one of them I did the line art and coloring for.
I want to draw really bad, but I can't.
Maybe you can draw when your work is finished for the day.
I mean, I could draw right now, but I have to go to bed soon.
Right. Got class art.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably still stay up until like 1 or 2, but... But also I kind of should probably like get some actual work done on the game tonight, I guess. Maybe for preparing for tomorrow. I don't know. I'm kind of just sticking with you until the stream is done, and then I'll figure out what to do.
I'm thinking about ending the stream pretty soon. I'm starting to get tired. I didn't eat dinner, so it's starting to affect me.
Hello!
Allow.
Hello!
Hello, Douglas! That's not Mr. Dink. Hello! Hello, Douglas! Would you like to play Sonic Unleashed with me, Douglas? On my brand new Nintendo Wii?
It's the best version of the game. Cause you got the motion controls, Douglas.
You just gotta wiggle the remote, Douglas. You gotta shake it like you're shaking a can of soda pop.
Nishon, I just saw something on Tumblr and I remembered.
But
When we eventually get to hang out, we gotta watch the Tom and Jerry and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory thing.
Oh,
We gotta! It's so bad.
you know,
everybody's
I've been
just
getting a
talking
little
about how bad
curious,
it is.
so- I'm a little curious about that film. I might take you up on that.
The one I follow the blog Bad Character Designs, and they just keep like tweeting screenshots of it, and they're like, "Look at this! You think this is an in between? It's not. It's a shot they held on for 10 seconds."
I've seen that post. I follow them too. It's really quite amazing.
Great! I gotta see it.
Weird.
Because they couldn't decide what kind of art style they wanted, so they made this unholy amalgamation, and it's horrible.
I blogged a post a while ago that was something like, I would have to find it. Like, I can't just describe it. So
somebody. I just like this one thing somebody is asking. He says, or they say, vocally, please do a fucking Sonic impression.
Okay, what should I fucking say?
Sonic, please don't say swears.
Don't say swears! That's no good!
That's no good.
What is a swear? It's what I always use when I talk about you.
Don't say swears on my profile.
Don't say swears on my profile!
Every time I think about a Sonic character swearing, I just think about that picture of Shadow that says, one day I'm gonna say the F word, then you'll be sorry.
Beauty.
Fuck. Did it.
Thick.
Sorry.
You did it! You said the word!
Yeah.
I do gotta quiet down just a little bit though. It's getting awfully late and neighbors are banging on my windows.
Banging on the windows.
No, I'm joking. They're not actually.
Oh.
As much as I would love to keep doing Sonic voices for chat, and believe me, I really do. Like, you can ask everybody in here; they will verify for me. I really can't anymore right now. It's getting too late. You'll have to catch me during the day.
If you can catch me at all.
But what I can do is I can do other voices, or I can read memes. Like, you would not believe your land if 10 million ocean mans took me by the hand, as you understand.
You would not believe your pants if 10 million fire ants.
You would not believe your knees if 10 million bumblebees.
Ouch. My elbow.
Don't do that.
You would not believe your dreams if 10 million Owl City memes.
Oh, by the way, Saki, unrelated. Did you? I don't know if you saw this post, but I actually saw something that was really pure about Genji of all characters.
What?
I think you'll enjoy this.
Does he need healing?
No, it's about Genji actually being like a nice character and actually in character for once.
Oh. Oh my god!
What's happening?
Genji being a pure-hearted soul.
Oh,
Where is
that's
it posted?
oh, the poor Tracer.
Where was it posted?
I posted it privately. Do you want to see it?
Yes. I also have not played Overwatch in the past few days. I need to fix that.
Do you want to do PTR?
I don't have
And
PTR.
get your
played-
face punched in by Doomfist?
I played earlier and teamed up with one of my friends who's not ranked yet, and we did a single comp game, and bad times.
Ooh wee!
See, what's really weird for me is whenever I play ranked in comp, like, I just get actual sensible team composition, so usually the matches are better.
I don't know what that's like.
I think maybe it's also just the it might also just be the ranking because I'm in mid plat, and I know that.
I'm in mid plat. I'm Zendrin.
Well, I just know that the cusp of gold as well as the cusp of diamond are both where you get most of the toxic play. And when I've queued up with like Shades, for instance, it ranked as in mid gold. There's like the most toxic Korean player that I've ever met. He was like a Pharah with a 30% win rate as Pharah, bitching at me to like pocket him as Mercy and stuff, and he couldn't aim worth shit, and he kept flying out of range, so I couldn't get to him, and then was screaming at me for not healing him when I can't reach him.
Oh god.
That's some good stuff. That's some good ass stuff.
Corey and I did a custom mode in arcade earlier that was called Bad Widows Only, Good Widows Will Be Kicked, and it was just people firing desperately at one another and not really hitting anybody.
Wait, repeat that?
It was a custom mode, and it was called Bad Widows Only, Good Widows Will Be Kicked, and if your accuracy rating was like over 30%, you got kicked.
That's pretty great.
It was really like frustrating because there were some people in there who should have been kicked, but they weren't, and I don't know why, and they kept just like obliterating me, and I was like, stop, God! I'm a Bad Widow, that's why I came to the Bad Widow game, and you're hurting me.
I'm a terrible widow. Oh, but you know what? That said, though, the new custom reticles are pretty great.
I haven't seen them.
So,
I made a couple for some characters that I have a lot of trouble with, and immediately my aim got better with those characters.
I never mess with the reticles.
I made one for Widowmaker that actually lets me, like, get kills as Widowmaker.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Yeah, I gotta boot up Overwatch real quick in order to do it, though.
I'm only good at Widow randomly. Sometimes, like, there was one time I got POG where I, like, sniped a Genji out of the air as he jumped up to do his ult, and I've never done anything that great ever, and will probably never do anything that good ever again.
I feel you. I feel you. Tori had a great play at one point where there was it was the very beginning of the game. It was the first kill of the match. She was on defense on Temple of Anubis, and there was this Pharah on attack who uses her jet jump and goes straight up. And at the very apex of her jump, she gets sniped by Tori and falls immediately back down as quickly as she went up. And it was great. But let me load this up real quick.
Yay. I have a video in my watch later that they keep forgetting to get back to. That's it's like a guide on how to perfect your aim, or not perfect, but like train your aim as Widow. And I keep meaning to watch it and like practice, but I keep not, because I'm useless.
Yeah. Was that the one who sent you that link?
It was either you or Corey.
I think I sent it to you. Because I used the same guide, actually.
Possibly. Corey sends me stuff to help too, so it's hard to tell.
Oddly enough, Widowmaker actually is pretty absent from the top tier Overwatch play.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, because she's a very, like, powerful character.
She is, but the reason being is that she can't put out high DPS, and with the current meta, which is very centralized around, like, dive comps, she can't basically put out reliable damage like Soldier can. She's very targeted damage, so she would more be present to, like, counter a Pharah Mercy combo or another dive combo.
I feel it for you. I think that makes sense.
Junkrat's also kind of in a same situation. Roadhog as well, because like operates like a DPS character. He doesn't have any damage mitigation.
Yeah.
Which supposedly the Overwatch team is looking on ways to try and give him damage mitigation and make him more flexible.
I can't play Roadhog anymore ever since the update.
Yeah. To be honest, there are some elements I like about the update, because I do not think it was fair that he was able to solo kill over 50% of the cast.
I agree completely.
Because he's a huge fat man. He's not supposed to be sneaking around and flanking.
Yeah.
It's completely contrary to his character. There's already Reaper for that. There's Tracer for that. There's Genji. There's a ton of offensive characters that are all built to do that. Roadhog should not be one of them. The thing with Roadhog as well is like his faster attack speed. I've seen a lot of play where it actually works out really well for skirmishing, and it makes him a much better like team duelist. If you can get a hook on somebody and you're near one other teammate, it's still a guaranteed kill regardless. So it kind of just forces him to be more of a team player and more of like a CC player. If they were to reduce the cooldown on his hook again, he'd probably be pretty fine, in my opinion.
There was somebody I found out counters Roadhog like particularly. No, I'm sorry, Doomfist particularly well.
A recent counter to Doomfist, Roadhog is a pretty counter to him. Anybody who can basically put out more damage than he does is going to counter him. The only thing is that he's also he's kind of like a mini Reinhardt in a sense, in the fact that he can like one-shot any of the squishy characters if they're near a wall.
Yeah. I want to keep playing Doomfist though, because he's fun. Have you gotten a chance to play him yet, Zed?
I do not have the PTR.
You don't have the PTR, you said?
No.
It's good. It's very good.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at Doomfist already. I feel like his primary is a little weak though.
Are you talking about his shotgun?
His like knuckle rockets.
Yeah, those are supposed to be weak. He's supposed to be an ability-based hero.
Yeah, because he has so many fucking abilities.
And they're all on really short cooldowns. You're meant to be able to cycle out your ability use, though, with him, so that way he always has an active way to damage a target without using his shotgun. His knuckle gun.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
I think I'm gonna end the stream.
Okay.
I'm starting to feel a little burnt out.
Okay.
And I haven't had, like, actual food, so I should probably...
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
You should say hi to your chat, though. All 153 people.
Yeah.
43.
I think I'm just gonna finish this picture on my own time. I like how it's turning out, though. I was a little, like, hesitant about the pose, but I like this. Cute. He's cute.
By the way, all the recordings will be saved to your YouTube library, so if you wanted to, you could totally download all of them and do a time-lapse recording.
Yes.
Ooh. That said, when we end the stream, can I talk to Meredith, Courtney, and Saki for just a brief second?
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay, just when we end.
Alright, so...
Goodbye,
Alright,
people.
I'm gonna end the stream now. So, thank you for coming and... Whoa. I don't know what that was, but thank you for coming and hanging out and watching me draw SNT as a squid.
Sayonara.
Everybody
Goodbye.
else say goodbye.
Bye.
Good night. See ya.